Welcome, racing fans, to Motorsports Radio, MR3, trucks, NASCAR Camping World Truck Series action from Talladega on Saturday. And now for the Motorsports Radio breakdown. On Friends 250 from Talladega, 94 laps, 250 miles. Pole sitter Cole Custer, second pole position for 2016. Grant Enfinger starts second, Spencer Gallagher third. National Anthem by the Sweet Tea Trio. And they have a verse on there. Dropping a green flag, the 00, 24, 23, 33, and the 21 in the top 5 starting position. All Chevys, because we had Ben Kennedy in 4th, Johnny Sauter in 5th. Talladega trucks, and to add to the excitement, in an elimination race, the round of 8 gets reduced to a round of 6 after this one, and no Sprint Cup drivers at Dixieland Dash for the finish line. And even though they're below the Mason-Dixie line, the one place the Talladega trucks drivers don't want to be is below the cut line. Green flag in the air, pedal to the metal, kinda 2x2 heading into lap 2. And at lap 2, new race leader Grant Enfinger, he'll take the lead. Cole Custer drops down to 7th. Timothy Peter moves up to 2nd, and in 3rd was William Byron. Everybody staying on the downside and on the inside lane right there. Top 5, lap 5, Grant Enfinger, Timothy Peters, William Byron, Ben Kennedy, and Corbin Forrester. That'll be the 24, 17, 9, 33, and the 5. Grant Enfinger's lead just 1/10 of a second. Restrictor plate, and oh man, John Hunter Nemechek, the number 8 truck, smoking, man, lap 13, and this will bring out the first caution 1, at lap 13, as just mentioned. Into the garage, Nemechek, one of the 2 drivers below the cut line. There was John Nemechek, and who was the second guy? I got it written down there. We'll get right into that. John Hunter Nemechek, and I forget the other guy, but we'll get into it in a little bit. Thursday, during Motorsports Radio's Weekend Edition, we're going to go over the chase standings. But restart at lap 20 with Tyler Reddick, the race leader now. Austin Cindric in 2nd, and Daniel Hemrick in 3rd. That'd be the 29, 2, and the 19, the top 3. 2 non-chasers, 1 chaser, but then Hemrick comes up to 2nd. Cole Custer back to 3rd. Top 5, lap 25. Tyler Reddick, Daniel Hemrick, Cole Custer, Timothy Peters, and Ben Kennedy. And then Timothy Peters, excuse me, 1 minute, there we go. Timothy Peters becomes the race leader at lap 32. Timothy Peters, Grant Enfinger, Tyler Reddick, 17, 24, and the 29. Question number 2 would come out lap 36. The 51 truck running out of fuel. Cody Coughlin in the 51 truck on Saturday. This will bring out the second caution. And although the 51 refueled during the first caution, possible fuel pump issues, actually. Restart would be lap 40 with Cole Custer in the lead. The pole sitter, Timothy Peters in 2nd, Ben Kennedy 3rd, 40 in the books, and 54 to go in this 94 lap. A very short race on Saturday, as the truck races usually are. But then we get question number 3 right after that, and then John West Townley, who was running 2nd, starts wiggling, and everyone starts scattering. Trucks going off in all sorts of directions. This would bring out the 3rd caution, even though it looked crazy. This was almost a big one. The big one would hit eventually, but this was not it. The 05 starts fishtailing. Everyone spreads out. The 00 gets collected. The 19 got a little piece as well. 00, and John West Townley, Cole Custer, Daniel Hemrick involved in this one. The 19 actually swerved to avoid contact and winds up brushing the wall. Some minor damage, however, for the 19. But the 00 was another issue. Restart lap 49 with Timothy Peters back in the lead. And then we get question number 4, which was, let's see here what happened. Question number 4. Here it is. Dylan Glupton 02 gets loose, and a bunch of others start scattering. The 71 trying to get away into the outside wall, then flies across the track and eventually stops at the inside wall, into the outside wall, into the inside wall. The 71 truck, which was driven by Brandon Hightower. Also, Cody Ware's 07 truck also got banged up. Cole Custer drops down to 28th, and then we get back to green at lap 57. Ben Kennedy still the race leader. Spencer Gallagher second. Chris Fontaine in third. That would be the 33, 23, and the 78. And then we got Grant Enfinger now the race leader, and then we get the big one. This is the big one. Question number 5, and it was ugly. According to NASCAR.com, quote, question flag. Rhodes gets into the wall, collects several trucks. The big one hits. End quote. Ben Rhodes, the 41 trucks, gets loose, and then a sudden succotash, a whole mess load of trucks got collected. It was literally, all these trucks just got collected. It was just a big pile of trucks right there. I believe, I don't know what turn it was. I want to say it was turn 4. But 11 trucks that got involved in this one. It was the 00, the 2, the 5, 05, 07, 9, 19, 29, 41, 78, and the 86. And that would be Cole Costa, Austin Cindric, Corbin Forrester, John West Townley, Cody Ware, William Byron, Daniel Hemrick, Tyler Reddick, Ben Rhodes, Chris Fontaine, and Brandon Brown. Now, surprised they didn't bring out a red flag for this, but the crazy part was that there was 32 trucks in this race that started, and at the end of the race, there was only 20 trucks that were still running. Some post-race stats that got from after the race. There's a whole operation to watch racing here at More Sports Radio, Community Radio Center. It's a process, but it's fun. Restart lap 68 out of this caution. For real, I didn't think they were going to bring the red flag out for this one. If you've been watching racing long enough, you kind of get that. You still get that feeling like this is going to be a red flag, but no red flag for this one. Restart lap 68. Grant Enfinger in the lead. Matt Tifft second. Timothy Peters third. 24, 11, and the 17. Matt Tifft back in the lead though for a little bit. So the 11, 24, 17. But lap 70, Enfinger gets back in front. Tifft drops down to 4th. But then we get to lap 74, and this is start the last 20. Top 5, lap 75. Grant Enfinger, Timothy Peters, Matt Tifft, Spencer Gallagher, and Ben Kennedy. 24, 17, 11, 23, and the 33. And will we get to 20 laps of green flag racing? Green till the end? And the answer was no. Question number 6, lap 82. Daniel Hammock's 19 truck spins. This would bring out the 7th, I believe it's the 6th question. What question was this one? 6. Question 6. Question number 6. The 19 gets into the back. He gets patched up. Barabond, ladies and gentlemen. If you ever want to know what that black tape is, that big black tape, it's Barabond. So there you go. A little wealth of knowledge presented by motorsportsradio.net. And Henry didn't hit nothing, but I guess his right rear went down. And usually, as it happens, if the right rear goes down and it's pretty bad, it can do some damage. There was some big damage too. The whole right quarter was gone, so they had to tape that up. But they go back to green. He was 26 points below the cut line. I think Henry was one of the ones that got cut. But restart lap 89. Grant Enfinger still in front. And then question number 7, lap 87. Matt Crafton's 88 in trouble. 88 smoking. Lap 91, final 5 under yellow. And restart at lap 92. And now we got a... it's not a overtime green-white checker, but it was a green-white checker finish. Just not the overtime one because, it was 2 to go. And obviously, if it's the overtime checker flag, you got to go all the way to the overtime line. But this was just 2 laps to go. And it's during regulation time. Enfinger in front, back, but not for long as Spencer Gallagher takes the lead. And for a little bit. But then Enfinger back in front, and crazy last 2 laps. Enfinger Gallagher fighting for the lead with the last 2 turns. And then we got the white flag up at lap 93, checkered at lap 94, and the winner of the Fred's 250, Grant Enfinger, first NASCAR Camping World Truck Series career win. Top 5 finishes. Grant Enfinger, Alabama native, for the win. Spencer Gallagher comes in second. Timothy Peters third. Rico Abreu finishes fourth. And Ben Kennedy would come in fifth. Some other finishes. Pulsar the Cole Custa man finished 29th. Tyler Reddick in 26th. And Daniel Hamrick finishes in 11th. So the round of 6, the Chasers: William Byron, Christopher Bell, Timothy Peters, Matt Crafton, Ben Kennedy, and Johnny Sauter. Let's see here. Now, who the two got cut? Now, it was John Hunter Nemechek, and I want to say it was Daniel Hamrick or Tyler Reddick, one of those. It was 29 and 19, one of those. And I meant to write that down before I came here, but I forgot. But we got... So now it's interesting because with the Sprint Cup Series and Xfinity Series, 4 drivers get cut after each round. Where with the Truck Series, we get 2 drivers they get cut. So this is the last round. So 3 more races here. 2 more are going to get cut. Then we'll get from 6 to 4, and then those 4 drivers will be the championship 4, and they'll be eligible to race the last race in Homestead. So it's very interesting. These last couple of weeks. Last year was just 1 chase for the Sprint Cup Series. But now we're following 3 chases on all 3 series, and it's really making some fun times here at Motorsports Radio. Thursday's weekend edition, post time at 7:25, and we'll get into all the chase standings, racing news, and all that good stuff, and of course the racing schedule as we do every Thursday. Motorsports Radio race info. We had 9 leaders, 15 lead changes, top speed 191.823 miles per hour. Fastest lap was 49.921 seconds. 7 cautions, 33 yellow flag laps, and the race time 2 hours, 10 minutes, and 28 seconds. The next NASCAR Camping World Truck Series, Saturday, October 29th, from Martinsville. So there you go. So it's Martinsville, Texas, and then Phoenix, and then Homestead. So there it is. All right, good stuff, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in. This is Manny Allegretta, and this is motorsportsradio.net. We'll have full results from all the drivers, for all the racing this weekend over on MR5. Have a good one.